So this man here who's being brutalized by the police, his name is Timothy Brown. And Mr. Timothy Brown is absolutely innocent here. A mistake of mistaken identity, or so that's what the police are saying. They beat the man senseless, brutally, had him bloody on the floor. Absolutely horrific. We're going to check out the full video here and see everything that they did to him. I'm going to have to edit it heavily because it was pretty brutal. And then we're going to check up on Mr. Brown and see how he's doing right now and how his lawsuit is going. All right, so we're going to watch the video from start to finish. However, I just want to give you a background of what happened before. So these two narcotics police officers were monitoring a suspected drug deal. And they said that this gentleman here, Mr. Brown, matched the description and what the other drug dealer that they said they were watching was wearing. And somehow, some way, they mistaked it for this innocent person, and then they are about to do as followed. However, I just want to point out, especially, that this is what the police is saying happened before. Obviously, we know the police lie, and the story doesn't make any sense. And of course, they're going to lie when they're looking at $100 million lawsuit. But let's jump right in. On top of broken glass. They're just doing them like an animal. Imagine this, ladies and gentlemen, when you're completely innocent. It's almost comical. Like, I want to laugh, but in sort of like, people laugh when they see really traumatic things. It's an actual real response that the human body does. I want to do one of those laughs because it's just so shocking and reprehensible.
Roll over!
What's your badge number? What's your badge number? Why are you punching him like that?
Yo!
He's punching.
Give me your hand!
The fuck?
Give me your hand!
Pop!
Give me your hand!
All right, Pop, all right? Get on the phone,
You saw that? Just kicked him in the face. Look at that. Rewind it back. Kicked him in the face.
Get on the phone.
Oh my gosh!
No,
All right, Pop, all right?
the fuck?
Give me your hand!
Pop!
Give me your
All right,
hand!
Pop, all right? Get on the phone, Get on the phone.
Oh my gosh!
No, he's
Help!
violated.
Phone. Get on the phone. Get on the phone.
Just horrible. Thankfully, there were good Samaritans who got this on tape.
Can't resist arrest.
He wasn't resisting arrest. He was not resisting arrest. I got you, homie. I got you. I got you.
Yeah. You want to get arrested
I
next?
recorded it.
Hey, you do that, put trust in her. You put your hands up, you're gonna get in trouble.
Interfere with this
I have every
investigation.
right to talk.
Bro, it's not me.
You can't whine people.
I got a license. I got a security license in my pocket.
You got a
I'm coming
severe
to
leg
work.
wound.
I
Severe
swear to
leg
God.
Yeah,
Listen,
Listen, I just got here.
Listen, you gotta let go.
My lady's in the
You
house.
gotta ask for a bus. You gotta loan a leg.
Yes, I don't have a
Oh
fucking God.
Ask for the bus though. Get on the radio.
Imagine how humiliating that is. You're on the floor begging and they just brutalize you. They kick you in the face. They have their foot on you. They're just on top of you. And you're completely innocent. Just wow. Imagine if this woman wasn't filming.
All right, okay. Okay.
You're not listening.
Bobby,
You're not
stay
listening.
calm. Stay calm, Bobby.
Put your hands behind your
I'm
back.
trying.
No, you're not. Put your hands behind your back.
Listen, sir. That hand goes over here. Okay. We're gonna handcuff you and get you help. But can I? Okay, can. All right, we're trying to go. The hat is
Sir, let go.
Sir.
Let go.
Okay, I'm coming.
Sir, put that fucking arm behind your back.
Bobby, calm down, Bobby. Calm down.
He's still fighting. Get another fucking car here. Where the fuck are these guys? Stop resisting.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Get flat and put your arm behind your back. Get flat. Get flat.
All right.
Get on your stomach and put your hands behind your back.
All right. You're resisting.
Stop resisting.
All right.
They're so
All right.
abusing their power.
Put your fucking hands.
Shut the fuck up.
They're attacking
Put your hands behind your back.
Why are you doing?
Talking to a lady like that, we have freedom of speech in America. She can watch and say whatever she wants. There's nowhere for her to go. She can film the police. She's within her rights, and you tell her to shut the F up.
They made him bleed.
Put your hands behind your back.
Stop fucking fighting.
I'm about to put that man
Take the cuff. I got it. I'm gonna work this.
This guy is bleeding. Send an ambulance. Send the cops. Send the lieutenant.
Oh! Stop resisting.
Your leg is cut, man.
Stop
I don't hear
resisting.
you. I don't hear you. You're on point.
And you hear the woman in the background, like she's talking to the police, send a lieutenant, send a sergeant, you need to come out here, et cetera, et cetera. You know, that's going to be one of the star witnesses when this gets to court.
Cuff him.
I'm trying to help you.
Fuck all these guys. Cuff him. Cuff
I
him.
don't hear you guys. I don't hear you guys.
Stop resisting. Sir, get your arm. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up.
I got your phone. I got your phone. They're abusing this person.
Stop. Stay there. Stay there. Covered in blood. Stay there.
This guy is covered in blood. There's two detectives.
Where the
They
fuck
came
are
out of
units?
nowhere. I walked into the liquor store and they came and arrested somebody
Back the
and they
fuck up.
punched him. The guy
Back
was
the
not
fuck up and
resisting
don't left
arrest.
too.
The guy was not
You're
resisting
interfering with an
arrest.
investigation. Back the fuck up.
Come here.
Back the fuck up.
Take this. Excuse me?
Yo, man.
I can. The officers are still trying to
Get him
apprehend
busted.
this person.
And that's crazy. Police just talk like that, and you know they're just allowed to talk to members of the community like that. I don't think in any situation should that type of conduct of a police officer speaking like that be appropriate. It looks just a horrid look on law enforcement as a whole.
Miss, call my mom.
I'm calling the ambulance. I'm calling the ambulance.
Call my mom's, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Call him.
I am.
Yes,
What
the
are you gonna do,
liquor
Mike?
store. There's a liquor store.
Stop playing around
They fucked this guy up really bad for no reason.
There's a reason. You don't resist
He
arrest.
was
Look what
not
happened.
resisting arrest. This guy was not resisting arrest, and they fucked him up for no reason. I watched the whole thing. I have the whole thing on video. They fucked up this black man. These two white cops fucked up.
All right,
this
shut
black
up.
man.
You don't talk to us like that.
Shut up.
We have every right to speak.
Just shut up.
No, you're frustrated, and that's why you want us to shut up. Don't
I want you to
speak
shut up
like
because
that.
you're annoying.
No, you're annoying.
Why don't you get a job?
I do. Won't you get one better?
Stay back.
Badge number is
You'll be arrested. Back up.
5056. 5058. Hold on. Let me get his badge number. Wait.
Just relax. We're gonna get you an ambulance.
Yo, where the fuck are these guys? Tell them to
Yes,
fucking come
hello.
here.
Did you bring the
I'll take a
ambulance?
voice.
Get on the radio and ask for a
I'll
bus.
take a fucking Hoyt ASAP.
Ask for a bus.
5058 is the badge number. I can't move from the location because I'm trapped inside. They won't let me leave.
You're right. It's an active arrest. You gotta stay here.
I'll take a fucking Hoyt ASAP.
Sir, what's your badge number? What's your badge number?
1032.
1032.
The profanity these cops are using is crazy, and the sad thing is they're wrong. This is a completely innocent person who was just going to the store. This just terrifies me. This should terrify everybody just for matching the description of someone else.
And what's your name?
Detective Algerio.
And what's your name?
My name is Shut Up. I'm trying to make a call right now because it's
I'm
just
gonna
bleeding
report
out.
you to the
Yes, you
officer.
got-
I'm
got my
gonna
phone
report
and stuff?
you. I'm gonna report you.
You got my ID?
I'm gonna report you.
Here's the
in.
You want to get your phone and stuff?
I got his phone.
My wallet and stuff. You got to get his phone.
I don't care what you want. Stay there. If you come in here, you're going to get fucking arrested. Don't come in here. I don't give a fuck what you're trying to do. I told you to fucking stay there. I told you to stay there. You fucking stay there. You come in here, you're going to go in handcuffs. Then stay there and shut the fuck up. Relax. I don't give a fuck what you're trying to do.
What happened? Pick him up. I'm a security guard, bro.
Stand up.
Relax. I'm just coming from my house right now. I'm coming from my house right there. I'm telling you before you bleed out. I'm trying to tell you.
First of all,
See, bro, I don't even
do not see him
What's that?
resisting
I didn't say that. Let's go. I didn't say that. I'm telling him put his hand behind his back.
And by the way, you're not supposed to be moving somebody like that injured. You're supposed to let them stay on the ground for the, the emergency responders to come.
And if these guys don't get a radio ASAP, I'm making a big fucking problem. I'm not doing this WhatsApp shit no more.
Wait, hold on.
Absolutely horrifying. But the fact you're aware of this situation and that people around the country are is actually, shows that we're actually in good shape. And when I say that, I mean, there was a time when this type of stuff happened and worse, much worse. And there were no cameras. There were no phones. There was no social media. There was no, it was a battle to get to this point where, millions of people can immediately see this. People have cameras in their pocket ready to go, HD cameras to film it, because if no one had cameras and there were, and it was their word against your word, it wouldn't even matter if those witnesses were there. Juries used to just believe the officers. And it was a battle to get here. There was a time when there was, grainy camera footage. Then there was a time when there was footage, but there was no social media. So you had to beg the media, the local media, to put it on TV. And if somebody knew somebody who worked at the media, they just wouldn't cover your story and nobody would know about your story. You'd have to beg for it. Now we don't have to beg for it. You can put it on a TikTok, put it on a YouTube, and then, it'll automatically hit the algorithm and people will all know about it, right? So I'm just saying that it's a good thing we live in. I know this stuff is horrifying to be made aware of, that it constantly is happening across the country, but the fact that you are being made aware of it is evidence that this stuff is changing, the world's changing, and people are getting held accountable, and things are going the right direction for the better. Now, let's check out an update from Mr. Brown here. This is his attorney. He has an attorney now, and he's on the news here. Let's see what he has to say about all this.
All right.
This morning, Timothy Brown, the man seen in this video being beaten by two NYPD detectives in a Brooklyn liquor store in a case of mistaken identity, is speaking out.
I was brutally beaten for no reason. I will never heal from this.
Brown says he received 36 stitches after he was punched, kicked, and dragged through broken glass.
They said you're under arrest, and
the way they clearly see those bottles break and there's glass there, and then proceed to just grab his foot and drag him. Just no regard to this man's life whatsoever. It's truly it's just sad. A depraved mind, a depraved heart. You even heard the way that those officers were talking, and to other bystanders who were just watching the interaction, calling them all sorts of profanities, talking to them like they don't matter, like they're nothing. Like, I'm a police officer and you don't matter and you need to just shut up. And literally, that's the way they were talking to them. I'm not even exaggerating. You heard it. Like, shut up. You're stupid. You don't matter. We're the police. We do whatever we want. I'll arrest you, too, if you got a problem with it. Back up. That's how you talking to the community? I don't think a jury's going to like this when this gets in front of a jury.
says, why? I haven't done anything. And before I knew it, they grabbed me and started punching me.
Brown filing a notice of claim, a precursor to a lawsuit, alleging the officers violated his civil rights. He intends to ask for $100 million in damages. The NYPD previously said the detectives were conducting an undercover narcotics operation on April 14th and believed Brown had been involved in a drug deal.
He's punching.
The detectives Vulcan Maiden and Michael Algerio have both been stripped of their guns and badges pending an investigation, and the NYPD previously said it has launched a 3-month review of its narcotics division.
We want to see these bad apples removed from the force.
Charges of resisting arrest were later dropped against Brown.
What happened to me should never happen to anyone else. It was wrong, and it was disgusting. And my life will never be the same.
Officers were not wearing body cams, and the unit responsible for the incident has been disbanded, but the NYPD has not commented on this potential.
Of course, they weren't wearing body cams. So if they didn't film it, no one would see it. It'd be the end of it. Luckily the people in there had their own camera phones, and then they charged the guy. And they charged him after they realized he wasn't the suspect. So you mean to tell me y'all couldn't figure that out on the ground right there, that y'all don't have enough evidence to charge him? Where was the evidence behind the charge? Obviously, there was none. What police officers do a lot of times when they mess up is that they'll just throw a charge on you. Because what happens is, until that charge is dropped, you can't sue and file a federal lawsuit in civil court until that's finished, until the charge is done. So a lot of times they'll do that as a tactic. It's horrible, it's disgusting, and then they try to do it to save their ass. Sick stuff. Just sick. But this man's going to get justice. And the sad thing is, even though it shouldn't matter, but it does, you can see the way he was talking, you could tell this is an educated man. You could tell this he was well-spoken, had candor to him on aura, you could tell. This wasn't some ghetto trash person who speaking, broken English, etc., which shouldn't matter if that happens to somebody who get beaten up like that. He wasn't even, while they were doing that to him, he wasn't cursing them back. He wasn't talking to them crazy. He wasn't saying the N-word. He wasn't doing none of that stuff. They just had this man on the ground and just treated him worse than, it was like worse than, I would say a dog, but people don't even treat dogs like that. Worse than, I don't even know what you would say that type of treatment is. Horrific. But he's going to get justice, and crazy situation, crazy video. I'll keep y'all updated if there's any major updates, and I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. That's ridiculous. And speaking of the next video, check out the next video right here. This is the next video. I think you'll like it. Go ahead and check it out, and I will catch you over there. Peace.